everyone, this is Darryl20 and welcome to episode 22 of Darryl20's Let's Play of FTB Expert Skyblock. Today, I want to work on cake. So the plan is we're going to need cake via create in order to make Kekimurus. The Kekimurus will also then generate a bunch of mana for us, which will be cool. And that'll how we get into Mana Steel Mesh, which will allow us to get new things that we don't currently have access to. Or at least that's the plan. We're going to find out. That'll get us access to like some of this stuff, which is actually pretty slick. That is cool. Yeah, that is actually really cool. We'll definitely get some better things courtesy of the Mana Steel Mesh. So to get started on making cake, and then also Mana Steel Mesh is required to eventually get up to, oh, that's cool, Springaline Desh infused mesh. Isn't there another kind of mesh, or is Amethyst no longer a thing? Amethyst doesn't have a recipe anymore? Did Amethyst mesh go away? Let's see if we looked at gravel. I know some things changed, so it looks like that's one of them. So yeah, here we go. So andesite, Mana Steel, String, and Springaline Desh. Okay, so that's definitely a thing that's different now. Cool. So yeah, that's going to be a thing, for sure. So let's talk about the cake so that we can get our Mana Steel Meshing going, right? So to make cake, we need to pour icing onto a baked cake base. Okay, icing is pretty easy to make. We just mix sugar, sweet berries, and milk. So we're going to need to automate some of these things now, and some of them probably later. Milk shouldn't be too bad to get, right? Like we can just, cows, easy peasy. Sweet berries, we have a lot from sifting and we can grow, right? And then sugar. We have tons of sugar cane. So that's no problem. Icing should be easy. Baked cake base. We need to smoke a cake base in order to bake it. And we get that cake base by compacting cake batter. And we make that cake batter by mixing, without any heating required, more milk, eggs, sugar, and wheat flour. So as a quick reminder, we do have some chickens over here, and I've been harvesting my my plants, as you can see, because clearly that's a thing we're going to want to do. Okay. There we go. So we should have like a decent amount of eggs, courtesy of this like egg picker-upper, right? And that's pretty cool. Now what I could get, it was the Chicken-a-Palooza. Yeah, there he is. That's what I'm looking for. The chicken nest. I feel like chicken nest, it looks to me like chicken nest and this other thing that I have are both functionally-ish the same. That said, they also both sort of fill up after a while. So having them, oh, there we go. That's a chicken nest from Farming for Blockheads. We should get some more. Do we only have one chicken here, or is there more chickens? No, there's more. Come here, chickens. Don't you, like, want the food? Thank you. That's looking good. Okay, so having a few more chickens laying a few more eggs will not go awry, and will help out with the whole Kekimurus plan. If I need many more chickens than that, you can see I planted some more trees, by the way, because I was low on oak wood. If I need many more than that, I can absolutely do the whole thing with the stuff. So the plan is to get this going today. So let's come back in a minute and start putting together all the pieces. I'm thinking I might set up a new set of water wheels to power this setup. And we might toggle it to work with other setups as well. This is what I've kind of come up with, right? We start with a mixer, and that will mix the cake batter. So we just have to feed in the right resources, right? And then from there, I'm going to fluid transfer and get this dude like that, right? So he'll fluid transfer out, and then that'll be the made cake batter, which then gets compacted into cake base, which will be then fed onto a belt, which will be blasted by a fan, and that cake base will be firefly, see, with the netherrack, right? And then, and that's cool. Pretty sure that's the right one. That might need to be one level lower. Is that right? Am I thinking about that right? That might be too high. I always forget with belts. Is it supposed to? I think it's supposed to be one level lower, actually. We'll figure it out. Either that or one level lower, right? So then it goes and blasted with the fire, and then it will filter it so that only. So what we can do is we can put cooked cake base in here and lock it so that it only accepts cooked cake base, right? And then we will export that cooked cake base, and we will do this with a fluid hopper. Okay, and that can be like that, which is a little bit cheaper to craft than the fluid transfer dudes that I use there. But I'm not sure. Can fluid hoppers go up? I forget if fluid hoppers can go up. But either way, it's all good, right? Like, can we just that way with the fluid hopper? I'm not sure. And then spinny spinny, and then that makes icing, which drips down onto it, and then we have fully caked. That sound cool? I guess we'll find out. I mean, it sounds cool in theory to me. We'll have to, like, see if it's really cool or not. So for this all to work, we're going to have to now hook up our stuff, right? So let's make sure, do we have extra cobble in here? I do, good. And then I can get my wand out. Boop-a-doop. You can be like 1, 2, 3. So kind of like those guys are over there. Now, luckily, we don't have to worry too badly about you know, the water and all that now, which is like one of the best updates to create in the world was not having to worry about water no mores. That's the wrong hammer. There you go. Cool. So then you guys like do that, and then which way is it? Do I have it like, yeah, kind of like here-ish? Or is it here-ish? I think it's here-ish. Yeah, and then you go back there. So the water is going to sit up there. Is that cool? Okay, let's go get some water. Meow. That look cool? While fully recognizing I don't necessarily need... I think that's good. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Sweet, right? Okay. And then they're all generating their stress. And then you and you can let rotational energy come out. And then we'll do a similar thing here, but I think what I'd like to do is have my clutches control... my goal is to eventually have this control, like, multiple things. So, yeah, we'll have to, like, figure that out. But the gist will be that I want you here, and then you up there, right? How cool is that? I like it. All right, so... is one speed upgrade sufficient to make you guys happy? Let's find out. So for you to work, we're going to want you... So you're going to go like... what I should have is something like a couple of vertical dudes. So you would be like here and here. Cool. Now I'm going to want you to be clutched for a minute. And where's my lever? Okay, so now you should not be losing durability, right? So you're going to do that. Now just tell me, are you blowing the right way? You are, good. Hooray! Luck is on my side today. Sweet. And then you're going to go this way, and that way. And that should get all that stuff rotating, right? Now, are you spinning speed requirement? It appears this mechanical mixture is not rotating with enough speed. Ah, suspected as much. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. We just have to do another one. We'll fix that up. No problem. So then you're going to go here. And then you're going to go probably here. Oh, that's not right. Nope. You're going to want to go... What I could do is stick them there. Is that cool? And maybe this is where I'll put the clutch. Yeah, I like that plan. So how about we'll do our vertical gearbox here, but then we'll have the clutch facing this way, and then our vertical gearbox, and this is what's going to control this whole setup. Is that cool? Except that you're rotating the wrong way, but I can fix that with another gearbox. Now we're cooking. Nice. Okay. Oh, and I should probably light this area up, right? I feel like that's probably not a bad idea. Is this on, by the way? Light overlay enabled. It is now. Most of this platform is lit up, but yes. So then that'll blow that fan, and that's cool. This will be my... Oops. Turn on and off this whole setup thing. Perfect. Okay. And then you can just be like, boom, 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 boom. Okay. And then you're ready to rotate, and then that should be fast enough, right? Yes, you're rotating and you're good. Sweet. So now all I gotta do, I might want to lower that one. If I do, not a big deal, but we should test it shortly. And then it's just a simple matter of, I love these cogwheels everywhere. It's totally not the most efficient way to go, but it's also super the fun way to go. Right, and now you're spinning properly. Cool, right? All right, so now let's try this with like a basic set of ingredients. So for you to work, right, first thing we need is cake batter, which is going to be wheat flour, sugar, 2 eggs, and a little bit of milk. Now, I probably want another fluid hopper. Perfect. Here. And like a regular hopper. Would a wooden hopper? Is that thing... Talk to me about wooden hoppers. They don't have a UI? Oh, brutal. No wonder they're wooden. Okay. How about regular hoppers? That seems doable, right? Yes. If I made a few more of those. Cool. Always need more iron plates anyway, so might as well just make a bunch. That's probably enough. Okay. So that's how I'll feed in the ingredients for mixing the stuff, right? So then I just need a fire here. Now this is blowing and hitting me. I kind of don't love that. I was hoping it would be blocked by the belt funnel. But we can solve that with like a trapdoor. Seems pretty safe, right? There you go. That should be cool, I guess. We'll see. All right, so let's get a couple buckets of milk, because we know we're going to need that. And then our wheat and all the other ingredients, right? And this will probably obviously be a little bit manual for a minute, but that's okay. We will get it automated. All in the name of eventually getting there. All right, so you guys go away for a minute. I should probably memory slot you. I like that plan. Cool. Cool, right? Totally cool. Okay. So wheat. We've got wheat, but we don't have wheat flour yet, so I'll get some of that. That's easy to make. I've already got that set up here. Sweet. Okay. So there's your wheat flour. We have eggs, right? So let's math this out real quick. In order to get a bucket of cake batter, we're going to need 2 eggs, 3 sugar, 3 wheat flour. So if that's that, we're going to want 24 sugar and 24 wheat flour. Okay. And then the milk buckets. Sweet. And then we want our flint and steel to light this up, which should be good. We're going to let this thing run. I don't have easy access to that lever right now, which is a little bit of an annoyance, but I'll fix it. Okay. So then, you know, it would make sense to do this. You guys go in there. Okay. And then wheat flour is going in. Nope. I want everything there so that I can, like, program what goes in. Right? So get it all in there, and then we'll program what goes into it. Okay? And how about, for a moment, you are not going to transfer that out, because I want to get a bucket of the batter so I can filter it. Cool. So you do that. Hopefully you're going to make my cake batter. Good. Got it? So now cake batter is the recipe. Boom. Okay. And then you get stamped, and you get spit out. Nice. And then you just need some rotational force. I forgot about the belts. I forgot about the belts. That's okay. What I am going to do, though, is... There you go. I want that to be made so that I can program the drawer. There you go. So that goes in there. And then that gets locked. And then you're going to get milk. And then it's, for the icing, it is going to be 3 sugar to 2 sweet berries. So if I did that, it would be that, right? So then you start working, okay? And before you actually, I would like to get you. Did I put milk in there, or am I crazy? I might be crazy. Whenever there's like a cow in a jar kind of deal in this pack. That would be cool, right? And then that should make icing, which is now programmed in there, right? Oh, it already went in. No, the milk went in there. Okay, see, I knew I did something. There you go. And then milk can come out. That's another way to get rid of the milk. Cool. Okay, so now you're icing filtered, right? Milk can go in there. Cool. And that goes like that. And then my extra icing bucket goes here in preparation. Okay, so now all we got to do... Why do you have milk in you? Should you have milk in you? You should not have milk in you. You should have milk in you, though. Excellent. Oh, you're transferring milk. That's why. Oh, yeah. No, don't do that. That's why. I was like, why did milk go in there? I thought I was just being, you know, dire derpy. But yes. So what I can do is say, whitelist cake batter. Cool. And that should be good. Good. Perfect. Cool. Now we just got to get these bad boys rotating. And we should be cool. Not this time, Quantum Goat. I don't think so. Didn't get me that time, did ya? Nope, nope, nope. Alright, so then a vertical gearbox is what's going to be needed. Along with possibly some of you guys. Let's get ready. Yes. And yes. Wrong way. Wah, 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 wah. Hey, cool. And it works. And we have cake. Do, 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 do. And then don't forget to lock that dude down. Oop. Now, this should prevent things from moving forward if he doesn't get iced, right? I'm pretty sure that's how that's going to work. And then... Can I just, like... I'd like you to be cool with stuff. I'd like you to be cool with stuff. What are the chances that this is going to spin correctly? I can never guess. Nope. No such luck. There's gotta be a good way to do it. So that definitely did the smoking thing correctly, right? Yeah, it did. And that netherrack is blocking this thing. I was just trying to avoid doing something like this. But that'll probably have to do. Right? So now in theory, that should be cool, right? And then he'll spit out a new cake batter base. And that looks pretty good to me. Right? How cool is that? That's working. That's working. That's a cake machine. That's a cake machine. Is that cool? I think that is pretty cool. Is it very dire? Yes. It's extremely dire. But it works, and that's cool. But it works, and that's cool. So can I get a tank? Price hell tank of stuff. I got 4 more of you going. Okay. And then we did this. We can just get tanks of milk. And that could be cool. Right? That's pretty spiffy. And that'll save me that stuff over there. And at some point, maybe I'll do some kind of, like, detection thing where, like, it doesn't let that... Like, it'll sense that there's stuff in here and then turn on the... But we'll see. Right? At least for now, this isn't going to, like, kill my durability too badly. Do I want, like, 2 tanks of milk? 2 tanks of milk could be a really cool idea, right? I think that is a cool idea. So we go over here. Visit our friends the cows. Is there cow in a jar? There is cow in a jar. I don't see a recipe for it, which is a bummer. So for now, I'm just going to have to do something like this. Until I get the animal rancher. It shouldn't be that far off of me, honestly. Back in a sec. Okay, so now we've got 2 of these, and all I should need is another fluid hopper. Okay. And then when these run out, we just refill them. Not a big deal, right? So this can sit there with that. And this can sit here like that, and then he'll fill up his milk, and that'll be super cool. Yeah? Do we like this plan? And if I'm not mistaken, that'll make us like a whole bunch of cake. Cool? And not for nothing, but while I was over there, I noticed a significant number of eggs in the egg catcher things. See? So 100% eggs not too much of a problem. Especially if we do that and have more eggs, right? I think we do that, and then that, and now we have a nice even 6 of them. And that ain't terrible. Sweet. I like it. You know, in theory, we could do something like this, too, and just vacuum up all the eggs in a collector. Is that hard to make? Nah, it's pretty easy. I could totally do that instead, and then they could go into, like, a drawer or something. That could be cool. Should probably do that. Not too worried. Man, that was a close jump. Alright, so are you like, what's up here? Oh, you do milk things, don't you? You're extracting milk, and you don't have a filter, so you might need to be filtered. I don't think that's a huge problem for me. No, don't do that. Y'all see what happened there? That wasn't my fault, was it? Nope. That was kind of funny, though. Alright. Alright, so now I've whitelisted icing, so that only icing will be allowed to do the thing. Beautiful. Much better. And now I just need to go fill up another one of these dudes, because, yes. Because it fell in the fire, it's not my fault. You guys are cool. Nice. Alright, so now that I've got a full fluid tank again, and since you won't be causing no more troubles, right? I can do that, and you'll put the milk in, but it won't transfer the milk, it'll only be allowed to transfer the icing, which is going now, and that seems to work pretty well, right? Isn't that cool? Sweet. Okay. Great. And then, yeah, no, so this is good, right? So now we have lots of cake, which we can use to make a kekimuris. So let's boop a doop a doop a doop a doop boop boop boop. So now we get kekimuris back on our to-do list. So we need white, orange, and brown with some soul powder. Have any soul powder by chance? Yes. Cool. White petals. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. How about orange? Brown. But that's okay, because what we'll do is we'll get floral fertilizer, courtesy of, let's see, how are we for lapis? Not bad. You know, I'm going to do this in this one so that it doesn't grab more than 16. And we'll see if that's enough floral fertilizer. That gets me, I don't see any orange or brown. So lucky me. How about we do 32? That time we have some orange and brown, right? Cool. Orange. Perfect. Brown. Perfect. Cool. So then these guys, we do the bone mealy thing to get lots of extras. You're a vertical gearbox. You can turn into a normal one, and then you can go away here like that. Did I accidentally put my create stuff away? I know I didn't use it all. Right? There's no way I used up all my cogwheels. Maybe I did use all my cogwheels. In fairness, I probably did use all my little cogwheels. That's fine. All right, so then this and bone meal. Cool. Put you away for a sec. You. There we go. Nice. Gotta say, vein mine is super nice, right? So then 2 of you, and 2 white petals, which we're still pretty good on white petals. So we'll do 2 and 2. Okay. And then we can head over to our petal apothecary. Okay. So that's going to be soul powder, 2, 2, and 2. And then I actually need 1 cake. And that should be cool. Hooray! Hooray! Quest completed. Hooray! Quest completed. Hey, you need to make cake before you can make a Kekamuris, so just saying. But that's cool. So now I assume I can get a spreader. Yes. It needs manipulation essence and 5,000 source, which I should be able to do, right? And that is an enchanting apparatus, and it needs a source relay in the middle. So let's wrap up here. Come back next episode. We'll get ourselves a mana spreader. We'll start feeding cake to our Kekamurai, and then we'll have some mana to make some mana steel, and that's going to be our progression time. All right, for now, Del20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. For now, take it easy.